So we're going to talk about this Detective Comics 999. One more until 1,000. I'm so excited for that number 1,000. Because I got to tell you, the Superman 1,000 for Action Comics was great. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think that they're going to probably do around the same kind of method. So I'm really excited for that book. I'm getting 2 covers, actually. Yes, I am a shill. I'm going to get 2 covers for it. We got them right here. I just want to go over them because I'm really pumped for this number 1,000, man. I think it comes out March 26th. I'm not getting all of them. I'm a little disappointed somewhat in them. I think that the Superman covers were a little bit better. But I'm going to get the Bruce Timm 40s and the Chow 50s. I'm kind of a sucker for the old school looking covers. I got the really old Superman covers. But like the Steve Root 30s, I don't like it. So I'm going to go with the Bruce Timm 40s and the Chow 50s. I think those are kind of the fun covers. I'm sure the Frank Miller one's going to be a big hit. You got the Tim Sale one that actually looks pretty good. I'm almost kind of tempted to get the Tim Sale one as well. I think that one looks pretty good. I don't like the 2000s or the 2010s. The 60s one is okay. I'm just not really feeling it. I also kind of like the 70s one, but man, I can't shill out for all these covers. They're going to be $10 a piece. So the 40s and 50s ones I want the most, so those are the ones I'm getting. But I'm super psyched for issue 1000. Super psyched. Also kind of pissed that Bendis is getting a story in it. Like, why is Bendis getting a Batman story in issue 1000? I guarantee you they're going to give him Batman eventually. Whoa, what a disaster that run's going to be. The way he kind of just has destroyed Superman. But then again, like, his work on Daredevil was good. I think, who knows, man. I wish he would get the hell off of my favorite character. Quit ruining him. He's already done almost irreversible damage to Superman. But anyway, like, this is the end of Tomasi's run that he's been doing on Detective Comics. I've reviewed all of them but the last one, which I just forgot to do. I actually just read it the other day. I was like, I'm not going to do a video on it. Also, I'd like to point out, I can actually hold this and not have to worry about my fingerprints coming off. Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? But anyway, so this was a strange one. This was a weird ending. I got to say, I didn't see it coming, the ending to this book. But I also was kind of disappointed in it. I thought it was a weak ending. But it was still effective. It makes me excited for Tomasi's run still. I guess he's going to be on this for a while, which is great. Because I got to tell you, if you're reading Batman, but for some reason that Batman book sells like crazy. I don't understand it, and I never will, because I think Tom King's Batman is just kind of garbage. I liked it for a little bit, because I liked the Catwoman and Batman aspect. But then it just drags out to what it is now, and I'm just not interested, and it's just been getting worse and worse. But anyway, this has been straight up Batman. Batman acts like Batman. There's been a lot of detective moments. Tomasi has a great... So I would really recommend you go read Batman and Robin, which Tomasi had a nice tenure on. That was a great story as well. Tomasi also wrote Superman for the longest time, which was great, before Bendis came and shit all over it. But basically, I know I'm rambling on a little bit, but this would have been a cool cover. That would have been a great cover for the Batman book, but whatever. The premise here is, it turns out that that villain that's been fighting Bruce was never like a villain. In fact, it's not going to make any sense unless I spoil it. So if you don't want to know what happens, then, stop watching now. Okay? All right. So it turns out it was a computer simulation. And every year on Batman's birthday, he puts himself in this program that tests him beyond his limits. And that's exactly what that was, that villain that was turning into a combination of all his villains. It was himself, which is like a computer AI, making him do better. And it ends up, everything that's happened was false. So Leslie Tompkins is still alive. and we'll see that in a minute. But I mean, there were some pretty good metaphors in here. So this is like little Bruce, the little boy, and I guess every year he buries him in this like grave. It's pretty crazy. It's like what? That's kind of deep. You see him, he's like crying, burying the kid. So, like I said, it turned out to still be good, but disappointing at the same time. And I like this. Like he has Damian Wayne in there, who I hope comes back. I really loved that Batman and Robin book, and I'm hoping we can get that back someday. But you get some really cool art here, like all these bat suits and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. But he explains, Gotham City had 230 murders 2 years ago. Last year, it was 214. This year, it was 182. And 1 year, it'll be absolutely 0. So, that's the thing with Batman. He's trying to stop unnecessary deaths and stuff. And then at the end, he goes and meets up with Leslie Tompkins, and they all go out for dinner, and it ends. Because you remember at the first issue of this arc, she died. So it turns out that was all fake. So I imagine some people might be upset about that, but I did think the climax was okay. I am a little disappointed in some things, but all in all, it was a decent arc. It's okay. It's not the worst. Definitely better than anything Tom King's doing, so you can take it at that. But yeah, I did enjoy it. It was okay. So let me know what you think if you read this. Like and subscribe. Hit all the buttons. Leave comments. All that good stuff. That's pretty much all I got to say about it. I think I am going to start to try to do manga. I think I figured out a way to do it. Though I don't know if I'm going to put that on this channel or move that over to my other channel. Because I don't know if I should just keep this channel comics focused and, keep the anime and the video games and the culture stuff over on the other channel. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. But this is going to be always comic reviews over here for sure. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.